Hello, I hope you're having a great day, first of all. My name is Degrate. And I have to put this out in the beginning just to make so you can understand. Okay, in 2018, because it's two parts of me in school, it's two parts. In 2018, I had a terrible accident where I almost lost my life. That's number one. So I was in these same classes, so that's why leading change, capstone 1 and capstone 2. This is my first time taking capstone 2, but in 2018 I was in leading change and I was in capstone 1. Then I had a terrible accident that took me years to recover. And it took a lot of hard work for me to be sitting in front of the camera right now, just giving you my thoughts and things like that. So as the school part, for me to speak about the whole school, I mean my whole process through school, I can really only give you my honest opinion within the last three classes, which is Lead and Change, Capstone 1, and then Capstone 2. Because the classes from, I'm going to say in 2018, but when I had the accident, now if I was in if I was in a class with a teacher and she was breaking it down, then I can remember those things. But as of right now, I can't really tell you things that I learned in 2018 because of my accident. But so the only thing that I'm going to speak about is the classes that I took last term and this term because I pretty much know those things. So in Lead and Change, in the beginning, I struggled in the beginning. I struggled on the post test. But if I had to write a paper or do anything like that, I breezed through the papers and things like that. So I was able to retain things how to construct a paper. I was able to retain that information. So yeah, so then so and the first time me taking me leading change, I struggled on the post test. So I can't think, I can't remember the teacher's name, but I failed that class. Then but I passed the capstone 1 class, which consisted of me writing papers. Just like I said, I was able to retain anything from school, from high school, before college. I mean, from high school to college, because I went to college to play college football. That's number one. And then, so I was able to retain that information. So I never really struggled on through the course of capstone 1. I breezed through that class, and so in this term, I'm in your class, which is capstone 2, and I took lead and change. But when I go through, even if I struggle even if I struggle in something, even though I went through it, I'm able to retain the information and I can do a lot better than what I did before. And that's what happened. When I took the class again, I was able to retain a lot of that information that I learned in the first term. So when it came back for me to take it in the next term, I was able to complete that class with an A. And so that was lead and change. And then capstone 2, I had a really nice teacher. So she was things that I was kind of struggling with. I was just asking a lot of questions, just like I do with you. I asked a lot of questions about, oh, how you do this, how you do that, because in reality, I'm learning everything. When you say, tell me your leadership, my journey as a leader, just to be straight up honest, I really just, throughout my accident, I really had to take the back seat to just learn, use my 2 eyes and 2 ears to just listen and learn. That's really what, maybe I was wrong for doing that, but that's the stance I took. Just listening and learning. And then when I got my body back strong enough where I can sit down and speak well enough to where I can get back in school, that's what I did. And so here we here now. And so capstone, so everything, capstone 1, like I said, the teacher was able to, even things that I was struggling in, she would send me a text message or email me or something. Hey, there, you got to do this, do it like this. She just give me different insights on different situations where it helped me out, and then I was able to pass her class, and so now I'm in your class and I'm doing the same thing. So, I ask you different questions because I don't know, because everything I'm learning, everything on the fly. I'm learning on the fly. So and then once I was able to get my body back strong enough where I could stand through a whole work shift. So now I'm back at work and doing things and doing driving just like normal people do. So I'm able to do them things now. So on my job, have I ever put myself in a leader in that position? I'm gonna have to say no, because I was never a vocal person, which I believe a leader can be based off the actions that he put in or the vocal, which I was never a vocal person like that. You know what I'm saying? So, with me, at the job, now if a guy if a person come ask me, hey, how do I do this, Derek? Then I give them my insights or things that I have learned, and I just tell them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that. In my opinion, I don't believe that's a leader. Remember I said after my accident, I pretty much took the back seat to everything because I just used my 2 eyes and 2 ears just to retain as much as I can. So that's what I did. And then with school, I have to ask a teacher certain things because a lot of that stuff I never retained. You know what I'm saying? I never retained. So some things, but when I go through it, like if you tell me something that I already knew before, then I can able to pick it back up pretty quick. And so yeah, on my job, do I act like a leader? I'm gonna have to say no, I do not. No, I do not. Vocal by with my voice, like being vocal. No, I'm not. But I'm gonna say everybody at my job gonna say yes, he the leader because based off the type of work that I do. They will say that. My family will say that. Like my mom and my 2 brothers, they will say that, oh, he just automatic a leader because the things that I do. I just never I always stand up on my own 2 feet. I've been like that as a little kid. Just standing on my own 2 feet taking care of my own self and things like that. So people would look at me, oh, he a leader in that aspect, but as me, I would never put my own self in that situation as saying I'm a leader because yeah, and then so but it's been a great experience with me to be learning different things because it took me years to get back to this point to where I have completed complete assignment, or speak on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to do the same thing in Capstone 1, complete assignment, like a video presentation. So, and as you could tell, I'm not comfortable just being on camera because it's still some deficiencies that I'm still dealing with right now at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure, forgive me, keep saying the word. You know what I'm saying? Because I do not talk like that on a daily basis. I do not talk like that, but I don't know why in this video I'm just saying that. But yeah, so just the whole process of me just learning everything and just speaking with people and things like that. So I would never put myself, even though I know I am a leader based off my actions, but for school wise, you can't see that. You just want me to speak eloquent and things like that. But as of right now, I'm gonna say it's hard for me right now because I'm just still learning as much as I can. But if we was in the actual classroom and things like that, where you can see me in person and things like that, then you would say, okay, yes, he a leader because he always on time. He's showing up every day. He doing the things to complete his work and things like that. If he have a problem, he asks a question and things like that. So a person will automatically say, I am a leader. But through my whole process, through the journey of what I have learned in school, I I really didn't retain a lot of that information. I'm talking about from 2018. I'm not talking about now, because I pretty much know everything from leading change, Capstone 1 and Capstone 2. But well, as much as I can just really speak about is because leading change in Capstone 1, besides the video presentation in Capstone 1, I had to write a lot of papers, which I was able to complete those just like I completed a paper in your class. So, but hopefully everything will just work out. And so, I know this is not the best video that I'm gonna send to you, but hopefully I'll get some great feedback to where even if I have to record it again, I can. I will be a lot better if I have to. Thank you and be safe and have a blessed day.